Hi guys, welcome to another Chilling with Auntie Stacey. We are about to cash stuff paycheck number 3 of January. I'm so excited because we literally just started the new Lunar New Year, so happy Lunar New Year to everyone that celebrates. We didn't do too much this time around with Lunar New Year, especially now that we have little Panther Lily, but she did receive a lucky envelope for her first year of celebrating Lunar New Year with us and in her life, I guess. But yeah, it was really nice and chill. We got to just spend time with family and we ate a lot, we drank a lot. I didn't drink any alcohol because I was actually on call this weekend, which means that if there was an urgent job that dropped in, I had to go into work and process it. But thankfully there wasn't any urgent requests during the time that I was rostered on, so I was just able to chill most of the time with family, so that was really cool. If you guys celebrate Lunar New Year, please pop down in the comments below what you guys did, how you celebrated it, and if there's any big winnings, because I know that Lunar New Year is also a time where we test our gambling, so in the sense of we see how by playing some games with gambling with money and playing some games, we just see if we're winning. If we've got a winning streak, it's supposed to depict that the rest of the year is going to be a winning streak financially, and if you have a losing streak, then same goes. So it's all sort of like testing to see how the year is going to pan out and just adjusting accordingly. So guys, let's jump into our cash stuffing today. I hope everyone is well. I hope you're all healthy. I hope you're looking after yourself I was about to say mentally. That's a mix between emotionally and mentally. So clearly my coffee hasn't kicked in yet, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, however any of that looks for you, I hope you're taking care of yourself, because our journey of life, there's so much going on in the world, and we're not going to be here forever, so you're best to look after yourself so you can experience your experiences to the best of your ability. Alright, so start off with spending. We've got $40. We haven't been receiving too much roll over the past week or so, especially now that we have Panther Lily, so just any extras that I have in my own envelopes, I've just been adding it to buy Panther Lily things. And we are stuffing this pay a total of $860, which is really cool. Petrol is getting $70. I've actually taken a few days off work, so I'm really grateful just to be able to slow down and enjoy this week with my family, and also spend time with my partner and getting to know Panther Lily a bit better as well, so that's been really cool. Okay, so we're jumping into Nezuko first. Cool, so Mama is getting a 5, so we have 5, 10, 15. Papa is getting a 5. Oh, doesn't have anything yet, so we're starting Papa off. Trust is, oh my gosh, I dropped Nezuko on the way to organizing this setup, and look, all the cash has just sort of like flown to the edge. Sorry, Nezuko. Okay, so Trust is getting a 10, so Trust now has 50, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 30, 230 for Trust. I hope the year of the rabbit gives you a lot of fortune as well. It's predicted to be a good year ahead. I believe there's some star signs that it does tell you to ward off. We're not doing anything for gift this pay. Sorry, what I was saying was some star signs it tells you to not ward off, but be cautious about. So definitely check out your Chinese zodiac and see which one you are and if you need to be cautious this year. Festivus is our old Christmas envelope, so we're not stuffing that this year as well. Oh, not this year, sorry, this pay. Luna is not getting paid, so we're skipping that. Charity is getting 15. So Charity has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Excuse me. 85. Okay, Blue Moon is getting a 5. And Extra's not getting anything this time. Cool. So that is Nezuko done. And a sip of my coffee to go. Cheers to you. It is hot over here. And I'm sitting here having a coffee at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But that's okay because I have leave tomorrow. And I think sometimes I get way too excited about that I drink, you know, coffee at a later time of day when I probably shouldn't be. So with our bills, we don't count our bills. We just stuff the amounts and pop them in. Because our amounts are defaulted, we're putting the same amounts all the time, so I don't really count it, but rent gets 125. Excuse me. Optus is my phone bill and that gets 25. Gas gets a 20. Personal loan gets 100. Oh my gosh, guys, I actually feel the sweat dripping from my head. I know that was a little bit of TMI, potentially a little bit disgusting, but as they say on YouTube, in the manner of being transparent, or just disgusting. Alright, car maintenance gets 25. We've still got $500 in the bank. So that's that one. Barina. So with Barina, my plan is actually to build this up again and fix her up and then probably just sell her off. We've decided to make that decision. Insurance is getting a 20. Decided to make that decision because we're starting to, we've already had a few cars for a while now and we were just swapping between a few cars to drive, and I just think we've just gotten to a point now where I'll probably just get rid of it because I don't really use the Barina as often. And especially now with our change in circumstances, we're prioritizing other things. So I'm just going to sort out the Barina and then probably just finish her off and sell her off. Invest is not listed, so we're not putting that. We're not putting anything towards invest today, but that's all good. World Wildlife Fund is getting a 10. Cool, and that is our bills binder, which is Nico Robin, all done. Thank you, Nico Robin. Don't even know if I thanked Nezuko yet, so thank you, Nezuko. I know, I'm a bit funny like that. The things that I have, I like to thank them. I like to thank them for what they do and the service that they provide to me, even if they're just holding my money. Alright guys, so we have in savings, got a 10 and is getting, savings is getting a 5, so we've got 15. Rainy day, which is our emergency fund, has 1,000 in the bank. We're getting a 5, so we're going 15. Panther Lily has 250 in the bank and is getting a 5, so Panther Lily now has 50, 1, 52, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. So 290 in cash and 250 online. So she first, guys, Panther Lily had her first vet appointment today and she's the absolute cutest. I'm so in love and I'm so proud of her as well because the vet said that she did really well, you know, everything checks out, all healthy, and as well as that she had to have an injection and worming tablet. She had to be given worming tablet. And when the vet was handling her and getting the injection and the pills to her, she didn't make a peep. She just, you know, took it and she had the tablet, so she didn't even meow, and it was the cutest thing. My little girl, she's so cute, and I'm so proud as well because she was great. And you know, having different people handle her and the fact that we were in an environment that she didn't know, yes, she was wandering around smelling, but she wasn't so frightened that she didn't want to leave her carrier. So I'm just really glad and really grateful that it all went well today. She had her injection, so she's extra sleepy today on top of her already sleeping schedule because she is still growing. But yeah, it's been really cool. Now deposit is getting some money this pay, which is really exciting. I'm really happy for that. So we're putting in 70 and we're continuing the thumb ball challenge as well. So I'll mark off a 70 or some numbers that add up to 70 for that one. So deposit has 10, 1, 2, 3, 13,500 already in the bank. And in cash, we've got 51, 20, 40, so 140. So we're going to build the momentum and get this ball rolling again. Full steam ahead for deposits. I'm really excited for that. Personal care has 15. Oh, sorry, has 10 and now has 15 because we're adding a 5. Health is getting a 5, so that is all also getting 15. A lot of my sinking funds will be getting 15 for a while until I go back into work and have a proper swing of things. Just with everything that's been going on, 15 for holiday. Just yeah, that time of year it tends to slow down, so hopefully by the time I get back after my leave it'll start to flow into a busier motion, which apparently first day of leave for me, and already it's been pretty chockers at work from what I hear. So 5 for fiance, so that makes him 15, which is really getting me excited. Like, it's so important, guys, whatever you're doing, whether it's the cash envelope system and you're trying to get on top of your finances, trying to pay down debt, trying to get your savings up, or work, or whatever it is that you're doing in life, it's so important to enjoy where you are and to like what you're doing. Then that way you disassociate the need to have to do it as something negative. So for example, paying down debt. One of the coaches that I worked with explained to me that at one point in time, the debt that we now have was something, a resource to get us what we needed. So if that were groceries, if that were clothes, if that were gifts for people, like in exchange for using that credit, we were able to get something and gift it, or, you know, get something for ourselves or for our family. So, you know, whatever it is that you're doing, I can only ever recommend and talk about from my experience. But yeah, like, I recommend that you look at getting it into a way where you're enjoying yourself, or you appreciate what it's done and you're now able to deal with it in the way that you need to. So again, I'm talking about credit card debts. You guys know that when I started this journey, I had a credit card debt, and it took some time and it took me to get out of my comfort zone to pay it off, but I'm really grateful for what it's done, what it's purchased for me and my family and our needs, and then being able to pay it off and saying that's a part of my life that, you know, I'm putting to rest and I'm moving forward with now. It was a really awesome experience. So definitely, wherever possible, as much as possible, I really urge that you find the joy, find the happiness in what you're doing, because then we you know, if you enjoy working, then you go there and you have more fun. You know, hot date's getting a 5, you have more fun and it's not draining or exhausting, you know. And yeah, everyone's situation is different, but I just really hope that you find something that you love to do and it's able to tick the boxes for you, where it pays your bills, it builds your wealth, and it's, you know, it makes you happy, because life's too short. It really is. Anniversary is getting a 5, so that now has 15. So yeah, that's Auntie Stacey's little spiel for the new year. And just hoping to inspire you as well, because, you know, we can learn from so many different people about so many different situations. So magic is getting a 5, and that is 10 for magic. And again, if you missed it when I went through and explained a bit more about my categories, please check out paycheck number 2, because we go through and explain the categories a bit more and why we have them. Or at least I hope I explained why we have them, because, you know, sometimes my memory is a little bit like meh. Alright, luxury is getting a 5. That's starting luxury off as well. So we have Papa and luxury that we're starting off for the first stuffing, so that's exciting. Hajimino Ippo is getting 20. Now, because we have Panther Lily in our lives, we actually haven't been watching that much or that many episodes of Hajimino Ippo. yeah, the past week we've just been really keeping an eye on her, supervising her and following her around, making sure that, you know, she's going where she needs to go and avoiding areas that she needs to avoid. So we haven't been focusing to sit down and watch it, but we did manage to squeeze in 2 episodes. So Hajime no Ippo challenge is now 50, 150, 170, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, $240, which is pretty good. All right, and that's that for our little daisy binder. Thank you, daisy binder. Okay, so what we've got left is $50 is going to go to our events, which I'd like to see how much that comes to by the time we get out of this 6-month breakaway, because my partner and I decided that, or at least I decided, and my partner's like, yeah, I'm pretty chill with whatever you want to do. We're just taking time off for 6 months away from socials, and it's literally just going to be work, home, and not really doing too much on the social side of it. This is a decision that I've made, and my partner agreed with me, and you know, we just really want to focus on ourselves and focus on being with Panther Lily and really guiding her and training her and, you know, just teaching her things. And our last $90, we will have this going to lunches for the week. Now, even though I am off this week, technically we don't really need to buy the same amount of lunches. I could probably just hold off until the next pay, but what I really want to do is just continue to keep that rhythm going even if I'm on leave, so that we have a surplus amount of lunches, and then that way if I'm running late to purchase lunches, or if it's one of those short weeks, we can still just keep that momentum going and have those extras on hand. And to be honest, and sometimes, you know, even though I'm on leave right now, I still enjoy having those lunches as a healthy lunch for the day. So we're still going to go and buy our lunches, which is the Power Core Foods, and I'm not endorsed, by the way. I'm not. This is not a sponsored ad, but I really do enjoy them. And our local Coles sells them. They're $9 a meal, but sometimes they go on sale for like 2 for $14, so $7 a meal. And I tell you, I've tried different kinds of frozen meals before. The Power Core meals, I feel like they're healthy for one. They tick all the boxes in terms of your carbs, your proteins, and your your vegetables. So I feel like it's really well balanced, and the important thing for me is the flavor. Like, you think frozen meals, when you hear it, when you warm it up, it's just going to like wash out all the flavor, but their meals are really good. Like, if you let it sit for a bit, so it sort of like soaks in a bit of that extra moisture in the air, it just makes it really nice and rich with the sauces that they use. So definitely give it a try if you're looking for something that's healthy, on the go, and reasonably priced. Definitely check out your local Coles if they've got that. Other than that, guys, I am wishing you a wonderful week ahead. I'm wishing you a wonderful Lunar New Year, whether you celebrate it. And even if you don't celebrate it, I just wish you a wonderful time. 2023 is going to be huge. So take it in your stride to smash your goals, because this is going to be the year for it, okay? Otherwise, you look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!